Hey, good morning, Vibrant Lifers. Dr. Barrett here. I think this is going to be backwards for you. I don't know how that's going to actually print, but I want to share with you this old diagram from the early 1900s by the kind of the founder of chiropractic, D.D. Palmer, and his son BJ. And they called it the safety pin cycle. It looks like a safety pin, open or closed. And all that really happens in chiropractic, if this is your brain and your innate intelligence running your body, telling you how everything works up here, it has to send messages down to the tissue cell. And as long as the circuit is closed, the tissue cell gets the message, sends the message back up to the brain. Everything works hunky-dory. Just keeps going around in circles. The brain tells the tissue cell what to do. The tissue cell tells the brain what it needs to happen. And then innate works out, your innate intelligence, we call it, works out the details. However, if you get a subluxation in your spine, where your spine damages the nerve, irritates the nerve, it opens that safety pin cycle, either between the tissue cell and the brain, or the other side from the brain down to the tissue cell. You can't always feel that, is the thing. People notice that when it's irritated from between the brain and the tissue cell and you get a muscle spasm. People notice it when it's irritated from the tissue cell back up to the brain and you have pain. But you don't notice it when it's just completely disconnected. You don't have muscle strength, you don't have quite normal sensory sensation. But that isn't just about, pain fibers. That could be what's going on in your stomach. What's the pH in your stomach? It could be, what is your blood sugar? It could be your blood pressure. Everything works the same. Everything works in the cycle with information coming and going. It's called the safety pin cycle. Subluxation interfering with that nerve causes disease in the tissue cells. You can diagnose the disease and treat your disease. It still doesn't restore the normal function in health. So that's what we do in here. We try and restore the normal function of the nervous system for everyone that comes in here. That's all it is. We don't really treat the tissue cells or the disease. We don't give out medications or get too concerned about a muscle spasm given in the day. And I used to run like muscle stim and things like that to calm down a muscle. But really, it actually confuses innate one more time. Here's why I don't do that. If I put like electrical energy in at the muscle cell right here, yeah, it depletes the nerve ending. It can't contract for 3 hours. It feels nice. But it's one more confusing factor up to innate. That's not really happening outside out in the universe in your day-to-day. You don't really have that stimulation happening. So what we want to do is just normalize it. So all we do is just remove the interference on these pathways between your brain, innate, running your show, and your tissue cells, and then your tissue cells back up to your brain. That's all a chiropractic is. 24/7, that's all we do. You do it from you're born until you die. Make sure your pathways are clear so that you can stay healthy. So anyway, I'm Dr. Barrett. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you soon.